In this video, you'll see how to set up the Image Studio software to size bands using the Chameleon Pre-stained Protein Ladder. It is very important to define the appropriate marker set for accurate sizing, as each of the Chameleon products contains bands with different molecular weights. If incorrect values are assigned to marker sets, or if bands are sized using the inappropriate marker set, sizing information will not be accurate. As you can see here, I have 4 different varieties of the Chameleon Protein Ladder, which are available from Lycor. I want you to go ahead and identify which of these products you have purchased. We have the Chameleon Duo Ladder, which is a 2-color ladder that shows up in both the 700 and 800 channels on the Odyssey. We have the Chameleon 700, a single color ladder, which shows up in the 700 channel. We have the Chameleon 800, which shows up in the 800 channel, and the Chameleon Kit product, which is also a 2-color ladder, which allows you to manually adjust the ratio between the 700 and 800 channel ladders. The first thing you'll need to do is to begin a new Western analysis for your current image in the Image Studio software. In this example, I have a simple 2-color Western blot with 4 lanes, a lane for the Chameleon Duo ladder, an empty lane, and 2 different duplicate sample lanes. To do this, open the analysis ribbon, and under the type group, select Western Analysis in the pull-down menu. When you do this, a new Western Analysis tab will appear, and the focus will automatically change to the Western Analysis ribbon. For complete details on assigning lanes and finding bands, please visit the Image Studio 4.0 Western Analysis ribbon tutorial on the Lycor website. In the Marker Lanes group, select an existing marker lanes set to edit. It doesn't matter which one, just pick any set that's already existing in the pull-down menu. Now click Edit to open the Edit Marker Information dialog box. Remove any current band size values by selecting a row and clicking on Remove. Do this for all rows of values that may be present. So I will go ahead and remove each of the values shown here. Now enter band size values for each of the 700 channel bands by clicking the Add button and entering the new band value. I'll start with 160 for this particular example. Now band size values for each channel can be found on the quick reference card that came with the Chameleon ladder. Again, here's a screenshot of the Chameleon quick reference card. And the quick reference card can also be downloaded from our pack inserts page at the web address shown here, www.lycor.com/pack inserts. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the band sizes for this particular marker set. I've already added the 160 band value. I'll add 125, 90, 50, 30, 15, and 8. Click OK to confirm and close the Edit Marker Information dialog box. Notice that the Select Marker Lane Set button has changed to Custom now. To save the new marker lane set, click this button and Save Marker Lane Set from the drop-down menu. Enter an appropriate name for the set. In this case, let's use Chameleon Duo 700 and click OK to confirm the name. Now let's repeat the process for the 800 channel bands of the Chameleon Duo ladder. So we'll click on Edit and we'll remove the band size values that are not a part of this particular marker set. And add the remaining values for the Chameleon Duo 800 ladder set. So we'll add 260, 70, 38, 25, and 8. Click OK to confirm. And we'll name this marker lane set as before. Click on the pull-down menu and Save Marker Lane Set. Let's name this set Chameleon Duo 800 and click OK to confirm. If you are using the Chameleon kit to size proteins, you will use the Chameleon 700 Duo and the Chameleon 800 Duo marker sets to size bands in the appropriate channels as needed. And again, let's repeat the process for the Chameleon 700 ladder. The Chameleon 700 ladder is very similar to the Chameleon Duo 700, so let's start by selecting the Chameleon Duo 700 and we'll edit that. And the only difference between the two is that the Chameleon 700 does not contain the 125 band value. So we'll click on 125 and remove, and then click OK to confirm. Click on the pull-down menu, Save Marker Lane Set, and in this case we will name the set Chameleon 700 and click OK. And then finally, since the band size values for the Chameleon 800 ladder are the same as for the Chameleon Duo 800 ladder, we will simply select the Chameleon Duo 800 from the drop-down and select it again and select Save Marker Set and name this set as Chameleon 800. And this way we have a separate marker lane set for each of the 4 products that are available from Lycor. So now that you've defined the marker lane sets for the Chameleon ladder and you've used the Image Studio software to find bands as we discussed earlier, you can use these sets to estimate band sizes for not only the current image but also for any future image analyses. In this example, there are target bands in both the 700 and 800 channels to be sized. And because I set up this plot, I happen to know that the molecular weight of the bands in the 700 channel is approximately 55 kilodaltons, and the molecular weight of the bands in the 800 channel is approximately 45 kilodaltons. Now please take note at this point that in order to correctly estimate the size of your bands using the Chameleon Duo or Chameleon Kit products, it is essential that you select the Chameleon marker lane set that matches the channel of the bands you want to size. For example, if the bands you want to size were detected in the 700 channel, then you must choose the Chameleon Duo 700 marker lane set. And likewise, if the bands you want to size were detected in the 800 channel, then choose the Chameleon Duo 800 marker lane set. If you purchased either the Chameleon 700 or the Chameleon 800 products, you must choose the appropriate marker lane set, which will then allow you to size bands detected in either of the two channels, the 700 or the 800. In the example image shown here, let's first estimate the sizes of the 700 channel bands. So while still on the Western Analysis ribbon, select the Chameleon Duo 700 marker lane set from the Marker Lane Set pull-down menu. Then select the number of marker lanes that you have in your image. In this case, we just have one, so I'll select one. Then position the marker handle directly above the Chameleon marker lane. This is our marker lane handle. We'll select that and drag it directly over the top of our marker lane. Notice that the marker handle snaps to the correct position with the left edge lined up with the marker lane. So at this time, the band sizes in the current image will be automatically calculated and displayed in the Western Bands table. And for easy visualization and exportation of the band sizes for the 700 channel, it's easiest to filter the table by channel to display only the 700 data. So I'll turn off the 700, turn off the 800 and leave the 700 and click OK. So then only my 700 bands are shown. As you can see here, my sizes have been calculated, which are the appropriate sizes for the 700 channel bands. Then the 700 channel table can be saved, exported to an Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, or printed. And finally, we'll estimate the sizes of the 800 channel bands in the same way. Select the Chameleon Duo 800 ladder from the marker lanes group. And the only thing that you need to do from this point is to filter the table as we did before, and this time filter by the 800 channel. And as you can see, the 800 channel bands are shown in my Western Bands table with the appropriate calculated band sizes. And again, the 800 channel table can then be saved, exported, or printed for your records. Remember, if you have purchased either of the standalone products, that is either the Chameleon 700 or the Chameleon 800, you can use either of these products to size bands detected in either the 700 or 800 channels. Just be sure to select the marker lane set that matches your product. If you have any further questions, please refer to the Help section, which can be found in the upper right-hand corner of the Image Studio window. And thanks for your attention.